Hey guys, it's Tommy CM. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another episode of Let's Build Alton Towers. In the last episode we built Nemesis on the return of the series, which you can just see here. In this episode I'm going to be finishing off the rest of Forbidden Valley, which is around this area, to set up the final building episode, which will be Galactica in the next episode, if that makes sense. So the rest of this episode is going to be a pretty short episode. It's just sort of around this area, but this does take a lot of time. So I kind of wanted to give it its own episode, really. We've got the arcade to finish off just here, and bits and bobs. Obviously, I want to fill in this gap just here and just get everything around Forbidden Valley done and finished. So that I can focus solely on Galactica, and then after that it will be the park tour. So yeah, very close to the end now. If you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel and give the video a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, stick with it, and you'll see what I get up to as I'm continuing to build on Forbidden Valley. Right, welcome to the final bit of Forbidden Valley. So this is now complete to everything other than Galactica, which will be the last episode, followed by the park tour. As I say, this one will be a bit of a short episode, mainly because there's not a POV to see. It's just lots of detailing. It's a time-consuming one to make. It's just not a very long video to see the change, unfortunately. So yeah, there's Nemesis Subterra, as we've seen before. You can just see the monorail in the background there. So the monorail track goes through. I'll just quickly show you that. Goes through along through the trees here. Goes above Gloomy Wood. In 3, 2, 1. There we go. So goes through there and goes towards the rest of the park. But for us, it just goes through the trees and definitely doesn't crash. Ignore that. So yeah, we'll head back down here to Forbidden Valley. So here we have Edge, the Edge, which is the arcade. So yeah, thank you again to Brivades for his fantastic arcade games that are on the workshop. Really recommend going to take a look at them. I need to get that tree out of the arcade. I've just seen that. Again, as professional as ever. There we go. Look at that. Tree has vanished. So yeah, this is the arcade. And then as we head down towards Nemesis, obviously we saw Nemesis last time. If you've not seen that episode, please do go and check that out. But over the other side here we have Blade. So if we join the queue for Blade, you'll see that Blade is the pirate ship. For those of you who've never been to Alton Towers, so Blade's the pirate ship that just kind of sits within here. To be fair, it's a very well hidden pirate ship. They're not very easy flat rides to hide in real life or on here, but yeah, it's hidden quite well. It's hidden in a bit of a dip. But yeah, that's Blade, which does appear to be quite popular looking at this queue. But yeah, that just kind of sits along there. A few vending machines as well at the start. Then as we go down here, as I say, there's the monorail queue. Sorry, monorail track, not queue. But I've also had to put in some custom supports because the track kind of goes over a lot of the path, and because of that, the automatic supports don't come in. So I've just put a few of my own posts in there. There's the photo booth for Nemesis. We have a fish and chip restaurant just here. There used to be a coffee shop. It might be a coffee shop now, actually. I can't remember which way around it is. I've just gone off Google Maps, which is a couple of years out of date. So yeah, that's what I've gone with there. But that kind of sits there with a little outdoor area that you can look over. And some of you who have maybe been eagle-eyed have spotted that this is Ripsaw. Now, Ripsaw was a classic ride at Alton Towers. Unfortunately, it's no longer there. So Ripsaw, now there is this was part of Alton Towers putting in some of the flat rides that they put in the other year. So I think Funk and Fly was down here. But yeah, Ripsaw really was a classic. It hurt to go on it. It really did hurt. But it was very fun. But it was a popular ride. The queue used to go up here, down, round. You used to have the water jets down here that as the top spin would throw you over, you'd get sprayed in the face. I've got some blades on there just for decoration, and then just got some weeds going out the ground because it was quite a sort of like run down area. So yeah, I thought rather than just being nice and easy with Funk and Fly, because there's nothing to that whatsoever. I thought I'd go and put Ripsaw in. So yeah, that's that. There's a few eating places here. The building's a bit of an awkward shape, but it's mainly due to the landscaping of the ground because it's quite a hard area to slope. So yeah, that's why they're on different levels. We'll come back to that bit in a moment. So as we go down this way, we go to the other side of Blade. We have some Midway Games, a basketball game. This path leads you down into the gardens. We have some food outlets just here, which all the vendors have disappeared from. But yeah, down this bit, it tends to be like donuts, burgers. This is all the food area for Forbidden Valley. You get down to the centre bit, and this is the back of the edge arcade. So you can go up to there, or you can head down this way to the Skyride station. So you will join this queue here and go up into the Skyride. If we go down this queue line just there, we can see the Skyride goes off. Now this station goes off in two different directions. So this direction heads back to the park entrance, and if you go around this way goes off over to near what was Cloud Cookie Land, but is now the World of David Walliams. So this one, there is two entrances. You can get to it around this side as well. You go up there. There's not a lot of theming to be done on the Skyride, to be fair. So yeah, I've not kind of spent too long on that. But there is some toilets underneath as well, which these people look like they're desperate for. So yeah, so that is pretty much Forbidden Valley. If we head over to here, so this is the last segment now, the very, very last episode, and this will be Galactica. Now Galactica, you can already see there's a dip in the ground. I'm going to aim to bring the trek through here and up underneath the monorail, which is what it does in real life, and it goes over this last bend on Nemesis, and that's how the lift hill starts on Galactica. So that's going to be the aim. I've not got masses of room, but I've got enough. I'm going to just remove the monorail though when I do build it, just so it's not in my way. I can always move the monorail about to suit as and when I need it. But yeah, the Galactica will be the last episode, followed by the final park tour, which I appreciate has been a long time coming. I can only apologise for the delay, but as I say, it's a time-consuming thing. I don't have all the hours that I wish I could have to put into this, but I don't want to let it go. I still enjoy doing this, and I still enjoy showing you guys what I've been up to. And I still get loads of support, which I'm really, really grateful for. So, yeah, thank you as always. I will update you on the Alton Towers series when I finish Galactica. But between then, there will be some more videos, some more park tours, etc. So yeah, do stick around, do subscribe if you haven't already. And other than that, I shall see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.